Oh, here's one. Here's one. Bo Burnham, the Kanye rant. I want to really express to you why I think you're so shit for doing that sort of thing. Ready? As I walk through the city of the valley, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left, cause I've been Latin so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. He be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch out where you're walking. You and your homie might be lying to chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta load. Something, pistol smoke. I'm the kind of G the little homies want to be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. I know there's another verse, and then there's that. Minute after minute, hour after hour. The point is, when that song came out, I was 12 years old. And the household I was in didn't like to hear those kinds of sounds. That tone of voice. That race. I was discouraged from being so goddamn excited to hear that song. I could only hear it on the radio. I didn't have any Coolio CDs. And here's what I wanted to demonstrate. As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. That's all I got. I liked that song too. I thought it was funny and I thought it was a good way to... It made me... I was allowed to listen to that one. And if you don't know your fucking history... Coolio didn't enjoy that Weird Al parody song that Weird Al released to capitalize on the popularity of Coolio's song, Gangsta's Paradise. Weird Al released a song called Amish Paradise where he dressed up in an Amish costume and talked about Amish things. I don't think he talked about institutionalized rape and incest, but you know, he was making a comedy song. And Coolio wasn't cool about it. And people weren't cool to Coolio about not being cool about it. I was a 12-year-old white boy. That was honestly one of the first rap songs I ever heard. I'm sure there were rap songs on like Rum DMC and random shit, but I didn't recognize it. That song meant something to me when I heard it. And it was a breakthrough because he was standing alongside a white woman. Michelle Pfeiffer was like, she showed up in the music video, so people wanted to listen to Coolio. White people. And he wasn't so cool about Weird Al come along and making a joke out of his fucking song. A song that meant something to him. A song about his problems, race, power. Years later, Coolio, had a change of heart. He got on, he experienced his own challenges. Some interview, he made it clear that he didn't hold any real grudge. He thought he maybe just overreacted. He had seen what Weird Al had done in the years since, and he realized that Weird Al was not a bad person. He realized that I guess he just was a little too sensitive about his first big song as a young black man, suddenly thrust into the spotlight and then immediately co-opted by some white fuck. Weird Al, I like you. I like you a lot. Okay, man, that's not what this is about. This is about you. Just like I helped Bo steal that Kanye West stuff, you were a part of this. Because I've never heard an interview where Weird Al looks back and says, what the fuck was I doing compromising the message that that young black man was putting out there into the world, in spite of all the odds against him even managing to get the fucking mic. I never saw it, but I wanted to do that demonstration because I remember a lot more lyrics to the song that actually meant something. Bo, I bet you think that direct Weird Al would be totally compromising your art form. I don't think that it would. I think it would be exactly the same. The fruits of your originality are diminished. It's already happened. A lot of us aren't gonna notice for a while. I didn't notice for a while. Now that's all I fucking see. I see a really talented 16-year-old in the body of a grown man acting like a 16-year-old who's really talented. I don't know how I'm gonna edit these videos together, but I think it'd be funny if this was just Tearing Open Pockets. It's just the title. Tearing Open Pockets. It's not. Tweezers was not gonna help me do this. What Bo Burnham did to Kanye West in 2016 was the worst. Weird Al, you've demonstrated time and again that you really are just kind of a zany, puckish entity, and I respect you as such. But Bo Burnham wanted to mean something serious with his comedy. He wanted to change the world with comedy. Well, he did. Robert Pickering Burnham, you inspired this whole thing. Good work. Did it. All the lyrics to the Bezos song, except directed at you, and except mine actually mean something now because of all this shit I've left on the fucking floor ugly. My mess isn't an affectation so that you can sell your narrative, so that I can sell this narrative. Like, I'm trying to dress up my brokenness. I'm trying to appear less broken. You're trying to appear as broken as you read about in Instagram stories. I have something about queer baiting, but I don't know if I'm going to use it just yet. I don't know if it's even a good idea to keep going today. I got stuff to do today, I guess, yeah. Chappelle, you're next, man. It's happening, okay? It's fucking happening. You're on deck, bitch. I don't know who else I'm gonna get to. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Mark Zuckerberg? It's the only reason I'm in any kind of shape right now. So, if you want to talk about Mark Zuckerberg, you better come up with a fucking VR fucking infrastructure ecosystem, or shut the fuck up. It's not really true. I just wanted to emphasize that the people who are problematic are also doing some amazing things for us as humans. I gotta take a break. This is getting old. Well, I guess I'll do a song.